Angie Stone did not pass away in the Sprinter van. Angie Stone passed away on the side of the road. This lady said that she was traveling on the highway on her way to South Carolina with her daughter. So she said that she came up on a truck with the hazards flashing, and that's when she saw an overturned vehicle. So she said that she pulled over, she turned her flashes on, and she told her daughter to stay in the car. She said that she ran over and there were a lot of people in the van. She said she asked them if they called the cops, and they were like, not yet, we just trying to get out the van. She said that they were trying to help this woman get off the side of the van, so she said she extended her hand to help her down, and she said that she was disoriented, that she was wobbling around. So she said she advised this lady, ma'am, you have to sit down. She said the next thing she knew is that she went flying. She said the next thing she flew down to the ground. It felt like something didn't run over her but brushed over her. She said she got up and she could hear screaming, so she said she focused because she's looking to see where the screaming is coming from, and it was her daughter screaming. She said that she ran across the highway and told her daughter to get back in the car. She said that she told her daughter to move the car a little bit further up the highway to avoid them getting hit. She said after that she called 911 and they said that they were on their way. She said that when she finally got her daughter situated, it was that semi that blew by her that went across the median into oncoming traffic. So yeah, Angie Stone was not in the van. She was outside of the van when that semi came blowing through. Shout out to that lady for stepping out and trying to give a hand, but she almost lost her life. Rest in peace, Angie Stone.
Driving the 6 hours home, showering, and processing it all. Here's the story. About 4 a.m. on Saturday morning, me and my daughter were driving to Charleston, South Carolina for her Sweet 16 birthday getaway. We came up to a truck with a trailer and its flashers were on, so we slowed down some, and that's when I noticed there was an overturned vehicle in the fast lane. And it looked like it just happened. I pulled over, I put my flashers on, and I told my daughter to stay in the car, and I ran over. It was a van, and I ran over, and there were so many people in this van, and they were just trying to get out. And I asked if they'd called the cops, and they said, we're just trying to get out. And they were helping this woman out off the side of the van, and I grabbed her hand and I helped her get down, and she seemed out of it, and I was holding her hand and she was wobbling around, and I said, baby, you gotta sit down. And then the next thing I know, I flew and I fell down to the ground, and it felt like something not ran over me but brushed over me. Like something just swiped over my body. And I got up and I could hear screaming, and I just focused in on one screaming, and it was my daughter. And all I could do was run across the highway and tell her to get back in the car. She had to move the car because if somebody else hit us, it could hit her. So she moved the car farther up the interstate, and I called 911, and they said they were on their way. And then all I could think to do was get to my daughter. That's all I could do in that time. And when I was walking to my daughter, we're really running. The best that I could do, I was in so much pain. My chest felt like an elephant was sitting on it. My legs were so hurt and sore. And I looked up, and there was an 18-wheeler there to cross the median into oncoming traffic. And I knew that's what hit me and ran over and brushed over me was the 18-wheeler. And my daughter's freaking out. She'd already called my husband by then and my father-in-law. And I just told her, we've got to get to the hospital. I can't breathe. It was so hard to breathe. I'm going to post a video of the 18-wheeler after I left the hospital, driving back through to get to my husband and my son. I will not be posting the vehicle in the video because somebody did pass away. They did. And I won't be posting that for respect for their family.